So around here locally, we see a lot of growers that were broadcasting nitrogen or just putting it on pre-plant anhydrous. And they weren't getting that efficiency from that nitrogen early in that plant in the growing season. A lot of growers around here were struggling with some ponding and seeing yellow corn at knee high and shin high. You know, when it's V4 setting rows around and having yellow corn, that's a bad day. And you could drive around the countryside and see a lot of it. Growers, you know, they took the initiative to say, I don't want this to be a problem in our operation. A lot of them have went to bandits over the last several years. We feel like the growers who have and have put that nitrogen on the planter, we're able to get through those wet spells to where we're still keeping that plant, you know, dark green and healthy. So one thing we have understand and learned a lot of by walking fields and doing some root digs and understanding the plant is having that nitrogen available to the plant is the placement early on. You know, why those roots are real small and haven't, you know, drive down deep into that soil profile. Placement with bandits, putting it off each side of the row 3 inches, it really allows that product to be able to be available early to that plant and quick and efficient to that plant and it not having to really go look for it. That's why we feel like that plant health stays as good as it does, because it's readily available for the plant versus maybe ammonia where it's 15 inches off of the row, or even broadcast urea to where, you know, it's not concentrated right there. But having the 360 Bandit to where those roots, we've seen it time after time, we'll know exactly where that banded fertility is. Even if on purpose, if we plug a row, we'll see them roots side shift to just one side of the bandit just for research standpoint. And knowing when we unplug it, how well those roots split off and go down at a 35-degree angle, just like they're supposed to on both sides of the plant. So it's been a fun learning experience with it, but overcoming those wet springs and the early wet summers and making sure that plant don't have a bad day, to me, I feel like a lot of it has to come down to the placement of the product itself.